Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. Children, as you all are aware that this is your first GK class and we were going to start chapter 1 Handicrafts from South India. Children, in this book, in your GK book, we are going to do chapters according to page number wise, as we were not doing in earlier class. In class 5, we were doing the chapters according to unit wise. But here we are going to do it along chapter, we are going to do it we are going to do the chapter. So children, here we are going to do the chapter according to page number wise. In this class 6th, you are going to do chapters according to page number wise, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So let's begin this chapter 1, Handicrafts from South India. Now handicrafts from South India, what do you mean by handicrafts? Handicrafts means the work, the minute work which we were not doing with machines. These all work we were doing with the hands, that important work or that minute work. You can see, or we sometimes we called it, if you will go in SST, we will call it miniatures or nakashi, that kind of a thing. Handicrafts is related to the craft which is made by hands. Handicraft means the craft which is made by hands. Here all the craft is made by hands, and if you will see in this page also, India is rich in culture and crafts well depicted in its handicraft, be it decorative pieces, jewelry or clothes. The handicrafts are famous the world over. If you will go through all over the India, you will find it out different types of handicraft. If you will go in West India, so first of all South India, then which part of India they were talking about? The part of India that comes in the southern region. Southern region means, if you will see map of India, so map of India, the region which started from Orissa or Andhra Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, all these regions comes in southern India. Southern India, famous dance of southern India is Bharatnatyam. So few of the things which you have already done about southern India. So India is rich in culture and craft, well depicted in its handicrafts. If you will see handicrafts of different region, you just find it out that they are quite interesting. Either it is a decorative piece or a jewelry or a cloth or whatever. These are very interesting, very decorative, and these kind of a work are famous all over the world. All over the world it is famous. It is not like that this kind of a handicraft which you will find it out in southern India, only in southern India you will find it out. Instead of that southern India, you will find it out on different places you will find it out. So very important, different handicrafts have been given from South India. It is given in your book, and you have to find it out that one help box is also given. You have to see the help box and then you will write the answer. As you can see on the screen, the answers have been written in the boxes itself. So I'm going to tell you about a few things about southern India. Like southern India, if sometimes it is asked that which is the oldest or the ancient language or the oldest language, then you will not say Hindi is the oldest language. Then Tamil is the oldest language. Tamil is the most commonly spoken oldest language. It is not Hindi. Hindi came very after, means after so many times, after a long time, then Hindi came in or Bharat. Earlier we have Sanskrit, then Farsi, Persian. Whosoever ruled our country, they bring their own language with them. So Hindi came quite a bit later. So Tamil, since the of Raja Krishna Dev Rai of that southern part, it has been ruling the southern part from such a long time. So that from such a long time, then they ruled the India for such a long period, and given this um, important culture, the language, the gift of the language that it has been given, and so many things were there. So children, that is related to your handicrafts of southern India. You will find it out different handicrafts here. You can see in this picture, you can see these carpet work, then pictures of god and goddess, then sculpture, jewelry, this bronze statue, which is very important, sixth one, if you will see on the screen right now. So this bronze statue, see this bronze statue, it is very important. This bronze statue is very important. This bronze statue is very important since in the earlier period, when this bronze metal was find out from in our country, this bronze metal, earlier this bronze metal was depicted in our country at the time of Indus Valley civilization. They were they will import a copper and tin, and after mixing copper and tin, they will forming this bronze metal, and this bronze metal, then different murtis and all will be made with this. As you can see, this Nataraj murti of Lord Shiva, and this statue depicted that rich culture of our country. What is the rich culture? That is different sculpture, different murtis, different nakashis which you can see, and all these are knowing with the name of handicrafts. So southern India, handicrafts related to southern India is an important one. Southern India, many more things of southern India is very important. Not only this craft, famous dance, the famous people, those who belong to southern India. So all these things are very important. You just go through this page that is related to your southern India, and then on the next page I'll show you. See this on the next page also. Different activities have been shown, different important paintings and all of our southern India that is shown. You just write down the answer from here. Tanjore painting from Thanjavur, Tamil Nadu. Pallav stone craft from Mallampuram. Like here I have written the answers. Like this last one that is used in this dance, the faces which they hang in their neck, and then that is Kathakali mask showpiece from Kerala. So the famous dance of Kerala, we'll talk about the famous dance of Kerala. Kathakali is the famous dance of Kerala, and in which what is the speciality of Kathakali? That the costume is the speciality of this Kathakali, since they were hanging such a huge mask and the huge costume they were hanging in their neck, and then they were performing the dance. So one more, that is this one 14F, that is Kathakali, this whole costume you can see. And then on the left side 13 one, that is gold jewelry you can see. from Kerala. Kerala is famous. Although we will get gold from Kolar mines in Karnataka, we'll get gold from Kolar mines in Karnataka. So we will get gold jewelry from Kolar mines in Karnataka. That is a rich source. Kolar mines are the rich source of this gold jewelry. So if somebody will ask that in India, which mines are the famous for gold extracting, then your answer must be Kolar mines. Kolar mines is the famous place for extracting gold. That's why only in the southern part, if you will go Balaji temple, Tirupati Balaji, you will find it out that people are throwing, that giving stones, like a full room of gold is occupied in that Tirupati Balaji, and the people are giving golds and giving them there, and they have that kind of a worship that they will, if they will give gold to the god, they will get the same back. So now we'll come to the 14th picture. You can see the mask of Kathakali. Kathakali mask showpiece from Kerala. Yes. Kathakali doll making from Kerala is also there. Doll making is there, 14.1. That is Kathakali doll making from Kerala. Now one more thing, if we will see from the beginning of this picture, that is 10. 10th is what? They were weaving baskets by using this. This is a part of bamboo. When they will soak, the retting is done. Retting you have not done earlier in your EVS class, but you are going to study in this year. Retting is what? When they will cut out bamboos and then they were keeping those bamboos in the water. After that, the small, that thin skin of bamboo, they will take it out, and after that they will weaving baskets. They were making baskets, and then they were using it to weave different things with that bamboo only. Then the sculpture that is made up of on stone, that. So what is that 10th exactly called? Let's see this 10th exactly called. What is this? That is Kota Pallam leaf basketry from Chettinad, Tamil Nadu. Cotton. Here you can see this Cotton Pallam leaf basketry from Chettinad, Tamil Nadu. Cotton Pallam. I hope you can see this L1. Cotton Pallam leaf basketry from Chettinad, Tamil Nadu. So this was there. Now next you can see this picture, that is different pictures which were made, this sculpture which is made from stone. So you can see which is this, that is wood engraving from Karnataka, wood engraving. Now what do you mean by wood engraving? Wood engraving means when they will take, here in this 11th one, what does they take? They take a piece of wood, or basically that is part of tree, like that just above the stem part of tree, they will take it, and then they will form what they will form. They will form murtis and all, and this kind of a sculpture they will form with on that wood. So children, you must have seen that wooden trucks, wooden cars, wooden that is we were using mortar and pestles also. So all these have been made with that wood, that the trunk, the thickest part of a tree, they will cut out that, and with that part only, since that is thickest part, so easily they can make graving and all those things can be made with that part. So that 11th one, that is wood engraving, wood engraving from wood engraving from Karnataka it is. So next what we will see, that this picture of that girl and having umbrella in its hand, what is that? That is bamboo mat painting from Kerala. Bamboo mat painting means bamboo again. They will have a rich culture. In southern part, if you will go now, you just find it out many bamboo tree. So they will use wisely. They will use bamboo to cook rice in it. They will use bamboo in making mat painting. They will use bamboo for engraving basket work also. So they'll use it for different purpose. They make a wise use of bamboo in their state. So southern India is also important for this. Maximum usage of bamboo is there. In fact, they were using banana trees also in a lot many ways, and then they have a rich culture. They obey their honesty towards their culture. Even India is a big country, and all the part of India is famous for its rich culture. But if you will go in southern India, you will find it out that yes, they actually respect their culture. They do their best to make their culture live, to make their culture good. So that kind of a thing we doesn't find it out in other part of the country. That we only see in southern India. So children, I hope this southern India part is clear to you all. Now we have seen this bamboo mat painting, then this gold jewelry, that is gold jewelry from Kerala. Kerala is quite famous. Even when they were supposed to give present to their children or present to somebody, they were presenting gold jewelry to them. They were more often, they love to give gifts, and that gifts is gold jewelry and all. So that is an important part of Kerala. They exchange gift by using that gold jewelry. Now this 14 one is, that is Kathakali doll making from Kerala. That is Kathakali doll making. It is not actual, this 14 one is not the actual costume, that is doll which is depicting that one. Doll which is depicting that one. That such kind of a costume we are going to take it over that for performing Kathakali dance. So for performing Kathakali dance, they have such kind of a costume, and by using that costume they were performing Kathakali dance. Now the next one is, the 15th one is, that is Tanjore painting from Thanjavur, Tamil Nadu. This painting is quite a famous painting not only in India, that is worldwide famous painting, Tanjore painting from Thanjavur, Tamil Nadu. This Tanjore painting you have done from Thanjavur, Tamil Nadu. You have seen that painting, you have seen from other part of the country also. See, this Tanjore painting, you have studied many things about Tanjore painting in class 5 also. And Thanjavur is a district in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, the famous district is this Thanjavur, and this Tanjore painting is famous worldwide, and it has their own importance all over the India. So this Tanjore painting very important. Next is 16 one, that is mask, Kathakali mask, showpiece from Kerala. See, these Kathakali masks, these people are putting in their houses to represent, to show their importance to show their culture. They were depicting it and they were putting it into their houses also. Kathakali mask showpiece from Kerala. Kathak, those who are performing Kathakali, they have that. Those who are performing Kathakali, they have that. But those who are not performing, they are also having this showpiece from Kerala. They were keeping it in their houses and all. So this is 16th picture. One more important, did you know? See all these things, sandalwood craft from Karnataka. Now sandalwood means chandan ki lakdi. So sandalwood is quite famous from Karnataka. Sandalwood craft, if you will see here in this, sandalwood chandan ki lakdi, that is quite famous in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Basically in Karnataka. Once upon a time, you have heard about Virappan also. Virappan who lives in that jungle there, and he is famous for stealing or stealing these chandan ki lakdi. He is quite famous for that, and he steal those lakdi and then sending it or that selling it to somebody else, and that Virappan was quite famous for that. So this sandalwood is also Kanjivaram silk weave from Kanchipuram. Silk saris again landmark for this our southern part. They more often to wear silk saris. They love to wear silk saris, and in their occasion they mostly prefer to wear silk saris. More often they will never go with other color sari, other type of sari. They will go with silk sari only, and they love to give these silk sari to others also. When they have to give gift to other, like in marriages or in some kind of occasion, they want to give gifts to other, they'll go with this silk saris. That is Kanjivaram silk saris are quite here. Okay children, so tell me which silk sari is famous from our state or here from our district. You more often heard about Banarsi silk saris. You have heard about Banarsi silk saris. So Banarsi silk saris are quite famous for their look, that the whole sari is made up of silk with a broad border on their sides. So that is very important related to our culture. When we are talking about things about our culture, so it is very important to know each and everything about our culture. If we are not knowing about our culture properly, so we cannot, if somebody will ask that what do we have, what do we famous for, or with this type of a saris or this type of a certain things, where does we find it out? So we cannot give any answer, and we cannot tell them what exactly we were for. Now one more thing, on the previous page I have shown you one bangle also, that is made up of lac. So I'll show you that bangle. See this, these bangles, fifth picture, bangles. These bangles are famous, these bangles are made up of lac. Lac is what? That is a residual part when we burn carbon compounds, and then some residual part will be left, and with that they will give finishing to that lac, and then these bangles have been formed with this lac. So lac bangles again, it is quite famous from Hyderabad. Hyderabad means Andhra Pradesh, from Andhra Pradesh. Earlier Hyderabad was the capital of Andhra Pradesh. Now from Andhra Pradesh, the next one more state have been made, that is Telangana. So Hyderabad will become capital of Telangana, and now the capital of Andhra Pradesh is Amravati. So all these things are very important. Now gold jewelry, that I have told you, Kerala gold jewelry. And sixth one, this bronze statue, that also we have seen. So what is lac? Lac, introduction of lac is also there. See this, lac is resonance material secreted by insects, which is collected and melted in hot kilns to make lac bangles. So resonance material secreted by insects, which is collected and melted in hot kilns to make lac bangles. So children, in this way we can see that southern part of our country, southern part of our country is quite rich in culture, and if we'll go through that culture, we just find it out. Yes, they love their culture, they do their best for their culture, they go with their culture, whether that is bamboo mat painting, or that is basket carving, whether that is lac bangles, whether it is pearl jewelry. Now pearl jewelry is famous from Hyderabad. Sometimes if you will go to Hyderabad, you just find it out that the people, those who are coming, especially tourist people, those who are coming to Hyderabad, they were buying different pearl jewelry. Purest form of pearl, you will find it out. Since Andhra Pradesh, or this Andhra Pradesh and most of the southern part is lying on the bank of, or on the seashore, and in the sea, that pearl was made by, or that pearl is naturally found, and that is quite used for making jewelry. Even they were making different jewelry, and then beauty products also. In that also they will use extract of that pearl. So all these things are very important. You just go through this page, that is southern India answers, you can write it down, as I have shown you pages, and on that pages answers have been already marked. So you just go through that pages and you will mark the answers. So this same page we are going to share, or we are going to discuss in our online class also, and we'll try to find it out what are the different answers of these different pages, and we'll finish all these things, and we'll see what are the rest of the paintings and all will be there. And children, southern India is an important topic. You just go through that pages, different facts related to southern part of India, and on which, if anything else, you will find it out that except this, that southern India or southern India is famous for this thing also. So that also you can share in our online class. That also we are going to take it. Sharing, we are going to do it. Then different this leaf basketry with that which they have are doing in that state. Na? Such kind of a basket you will find it out here also. In Uttar Pradesh also they were doing that. That is made from such kind of that is husk and all, or that such kind of a thing is there. I don't getting the correct name of that. So we'll talk about it in our online class. Children, on Friday you have your GK period. So in that GK period we will take all these topics again, and we will do this page in our class. So today children, I am going to finish the class here, and we'll meet in the online class. And in the online class we are going to do this chapter 1. If possible, we'll try to start the next chapter also. Help box is already given to help you to finish, to complete the chapter. So children, I hope you have you will complete the work, and will discuss the important fact in our online class. So here I am going to finish the class. That's all for today, children. Have a good day.